I want to start with the Yankees. No one has talked about the New York Yankees so far today.
And why would we?
Hey, easy now.
Sorry.
But listen, being that the Yankees were in on Yamamoto, they were going to spend about $300 million.
Mm-hmm.
And being they haven't spent a dime yet in free agency.
I hate when people say that, Andrew. They picked up Juan Soto, who made $32 million. But you can't. But you can't. I can't stand that narrative. It's like they're cheap. They're not cheap. They picked up Juan Soto.
I get it. Listen, I'm all for the Juan Soto trade. That was great, but obviously the Yankees aren't done yet, right? They need
They are not done.
Right. They need an ace to match up with Cole. So, I know they made the big trade for him, but being they got money to spend, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should go after a Blake Snell. It would be good to pair up with Cole. And what about a trade for like an Edward Cabrera? You're not going to give up the house, I don't think, for Edward Cabrera.
Well, let me go back at you. I'd like to get your opinion on this, Andrew, with Snell.
Okay.
So Snell has won 2 Cy Young Awards, right?
Yes.
Do you know that the 4 years in between the 2 Cy Young Awards, he has an ERA of 5? He
Correct.
also is a 5-inning pitcher. I don't think in his career he's ever gotten a 23rd out of a game, ever. So you want to give him over $200 million? I mean, we all saw the warts with Rodon. Now, Snell, 4 bad years before this Cy Young Award, which he was amazing last year. But are you willing to give him a 5 or 6 year deal? That's my question. Maybe they are. But are you, knowing those numbers?
Well, the Yankee bullpen has to come into factor now because they need to get back on their feet again as the strong bullpen they were, and they're getting there again. I think with a good bullpen, that could kind of pick up for Snell there.
Yeah, but Andrew, they've got to already pick up for Schmidt. They've got to pick up for Nestor Cortez. The only guy who gives you 7 innings every time he goes out is Cole. So if you're going to ask the bullpen 4 out of 5 days to get 12 outs a day, you are going to stretch it to its limits. Now, they might turn towards Snell, but I just want you to say that's not a perfect player. 4 years of a 5.0 ERA between 2 great Cy Young years, and he's a 5-inning pitcher. So is a 5-inning pitcher really your second pitcher in the rotation? We'll see. Paul in Rochester.
Hey, guys, thank you for taking my call. Talking about the Yankees, quick question, Michael. Cashman says that the Yankees have the biggest scouting department in baseball. How come the Yankees haven't had a Latin American hit come out of the scouting department since Mariano Rivera?
I have no idea.
A big problem. You look around the league and the Latin American talent and all-stars.
Well,
like
Dominguez could end up being a star.
Dominguez, and we haven't gotten anybody from Latin America since Mariano.
Well, how about Luis Severino?
Luis Severino, has he won the World Series?
Well, the team hasn't won a World Series in 14 years, so what does that mean?
Well, I don't understand the implication. They've had lots of Latin players. They haven't. You're saying they're whiffing on players, but specifically whiffing on Latin players?
Yes, we haven't had a star since Bernie Williams. I mean, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada. We haven't had anybody come
Robinson
in.
Cano was really good.
Yeah, how about Robinson Cano?
And Robinson Cano was traded. So
no. That's not what you said, Paul. You said they have not produced a star Latin American player. Robinson Cano, they produced to the point that he got $25 million a year from Seattle.
Star.
He's a star. Now, that's before he fell off the wagon with the steroids. He's a star.
Okay, that's not a star. Falling off the wagon.
No, you're wrong.
He was a star.
You're wrong. So Alex Rodriguez, was Alex Rodriguez the star? No, he didn't produce.
Yeah.
He was the star. He fell off the wagon and got suspended for a year. So that doesn't. Your points don't make sense, Paul. You come in with a narrative and you have nothing to back it up by.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's been plenty of stars that came from Melky Cabrera, Robinson Cano.
Melky Cabrera won a batting title. They took it away from him.
Well, but then he starts disclaimering everything. Well, they didn't win a World Series. Well, they were steroid guys. Your original point was they haven't produced any Latin American stars. Michael rattled off 5 of them, and then you started coming disclaimering them all,
including one who hopefully we'll see next year, who looks like he could be a massive star, who just came out of their system. So I don't quite understand. They've whiffed on a lot of things, regardless of the background of the players. They have not found star player with a couple of exceptions. Aaron Judge, They have not found the same amount of stars, period, the last few years. That's part of the problem.